Peace and goodwill to you, religious forums. God bless you and everything you post. May the Spirit of God, or the angels, or the kami inspire it to some degree. Currently, my arm is in a sling, as you can see. I have a fracture the MRI has shown, and it has been yanked out of socket twice by police. I also fell off a ladder, and as you know, jumped off a 3-story building. Anyway, my question for you moderators, rival, benevolent moderator, and Quagmire, you're awesome. Salix Incendium, I don't think I pronounced your name correctly. Just George, you are a woman of divine providence who has helped me so much. Thank you so much for the Durga. And thank you so much for the prayer beads. I just went to my apartment and got them for this temporary stay at the ERTS facility. I thank you guys so much. Your forum has helped me grow in integrity. Your forum has been a blessing. I have made a lot of mistakes at religious forums that I don't make in real life, thanks to the lessons I have learned and the corrections I have received at religious forums. And a lot of coincidences that seemed like more than coincidence through the things that people have posted at religious forums. There's a few forums I go to, but I post most frequently at religious forums by far than the other ones. At any rate, I am also wondering, possibly, if we could have maybe a Zoom meeting where everyone's invited to have a Zoom meeting with the people at religious forums, both moderators and the people who have the lowest ranks. Everyone's invited with a public post of the meeting ID number and passcode and all that, and we can all get together and talk. I don't know, maybe that would not be a good idea. You let me know. Anyway, thank you so much for helping me grow in integrity. And this injury is actually a blessing in disguise, because I used to fight, and this is the arm I punch with. And it actually just came out of socket because I had a fit of rage and I tensed up and I threw my arms out really quickly, and the shoulder just came right out of socket. And the x-rays show that it's also fractured. So that means I can't fight anymore. And I think it's more than coincidence that while I was suffering in the emergency room, I was thinking about the suffering that soldiers go through when they are wounded in combat and they watch their friends die, and then they are taken prisoner by the enemy, who maybe refuses them medical care or anesthesia or continues torturing them. And while I was meditating on the suffering that people go through in war, I was not considering the fact that shortly before my arm came out of socket, Russia had invaded Ukraine. And so I called my dad and found out that information, and I quickly began to offer up my suffering as a cross for the souls who are killed by the Russians in the Ukrainian war, and the Russians who are drafted, who are getting hurt and dying as a result of that violence, and Russians who are, they're young men who are drafted, and they are, in any war, when you're drafted and you're fighting for your country, you're going to be brainwashed, and good guys or bad guys, I bless both sides, the casualties on both sides. And I got to get going. Somebody's knocking on the door. God bless you.